Hey guys, it's Jake here with eTrailer. Today we're going to be taking a look at this pair of Sylvania Ultra 3-inch LED pod lights. Adding this set of 3-inch pod lights is going to give you better visibility when you're traveling off-road, whether it be on your side-by-side or your overlanding rig. What I like about these is that you can pair them with lots of other lights. They are going to be a temperature of 6,000 Kelvin, so match it up with a light that's also 6,000 Kelvin and it'll look great on the front of your rig. What the best case scenario that I like to use them for is, sure, you can take a couple pods and put them up on top here. This is my favorite setup right here. We've got the Sylvania 10-inch Ultra light bar down here. What I like to do is point the light bar forward because it doesn't have any adjustability. And then wherever that light bar stops giving you light, you can start the pod lights on either side and really kick out some light. These are going to have a spotlight lens, so they're really designed to chuck that light out there so that you can see to the side, or if you want to point them straight forward, you can do that too. They're going to have an all aluminum housing on them. The louvers here on the back, it acts as a heat sink to help dissipate some of the heat created by the LEDs. They come in at 2,360 lumens a piece, so dissipating that heat is going to be very important, especially if you're riding around in the summertime, to be able to get that heat away from the light to help it last a very long time. You are going to get mounting hardware to get these mounted up. It'll come with a bracket on the bottom, the stainless steel bolts you see here, and then the stainless steel bolt that's actually holding it to our Ranger bumper. This is just a factory Ranger brush guard bumper. We've got a hole here and then a hole that we've got it mounted in, so we didn't have to drill anything. I like that because if we ever decide to take this off, the factory holes are still going to be there. The other nice part about this light is that between the bracket itself and the light, there's a little rubber gasket, and it helps to keep down on the vibration and the movement of the light. Everybody knows when you're bouncing down the road in these side-by-sides, or whether it be on your vehicle, there's lots of vibration and movement that can happen. But with that rubber gasket being on each side, this should stay nice and firm. The other thing that's cool about these is in the instructions, they'll give you a torque setting that you can torque these bolts down to, so you know you've got it tight enough to where it's not going to damage the light and it's not going to move. One additional thing that I added to help the ease of use, if they want to move these around or turn them and it still stay tight on our bumper, is underneath between the bracket and the light, or the bracket and the top of our bumper, I just took a little plastic washer, stuck it in there. It's just a nylon washer. That helps to keep the vibration down and allow you to move it from side to side and the hardware still stay tight. All in all, I think these are a great pair of lights to be able to get optimum lighting when you're out on the trail. Like I said, you can see that they're on now, and I think they work great with that 10-inch light bar. So if I had to pick an ultimate setup for a vehicle or a side-by-side, I would go with these three lights. Well guys, hopefully this video helped you decide whether or not the Sylvania Ultra 3-inch pod lights is right for you and your rig.